Hey, what's up guys? Today I wanted to warn you to avoid a specific niche that typically sells well around this time of year. And while I was doing my prep for top 5 niches of the week yesterday, I definitely saw some what I would call landmines. And trust me, I know firsthand that it's impossible to understand the context of every single trending niche that we see when we're selling Merch by Amazon t-shirts. I think Merch by Amazon really is where we need to focus most on avoiding trouble, because we know how valuable that account is, especially over time when you think of the lifetime value, but we have to, play ball by their rules and avoid getting in trouble. So there are definitely some, like I said, landmines that need to be avoided right now. I'm going to warn you with what I show you in this video. Let's get started. Really quickly, wanted to remind you that I started a new weekly print-on-demand giveaway yesterday, so you have until next Sunday to enter. I put a link in the description. It takes like 10 seconds to enter. 2 winners are going to be selected and announced next Sunday. They're going to receive a license to Merch Titans Upload Automation, Merch Ninja Research Tools, All Sunsets, Premium Premade Graphics, and Bubble Scout, the only Redbubble niche research and validation tool. They're all going to help you increase your print-on-demand sales, so make sure you take advantage of that. The link is in the description. Also, while you're down there, I wrote a 7-day Merch by Amazon mini course completely free. I deliver 1 lesson a day to your inbox. All I need is your email address. And I have a Merch by Amazon Facebook community that it would be awesome if you would join. Extremely active. It might be the most active Merch by Amazon community on Facebook these days and growing rapidly, so I'd love to have you there. So as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page about keeping our accounts healthy, specifically Merch by Amazon. We know that the lifetime account value of our Merch by Amazon accounts is really high, or at least it has the potential to be. But if we break the rules, we run the risk of losing our account. And while I was doing my top 5 niches of the week research, I saw a lot of shirts that if they're not directly infringing, they're definitely going to, because a lot of this stuff is a gray line where it's definitely, there's some ambiguity. Does it infringe? Does it not? But at the end of the day, the algorithm, and I guess sometimes probably people on the merch team, I'm guessing, make some manual decisions about whether or not a shirt is okay. It's just not worth risking it. Even if you're going to make some short-term sales, this niche that I'm going to show you definitely will probably make you some short-term sales, and then you'll lose your entire account. Even if you had to present this in a court of law, it may not technically be a direct infringement or a direct violation of trademark or even copyright. It's still got the potential to get you in trouble. So why don't we show you what I am referring to? So the niche is dot day. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I wasn't going to say dot day the day after I told you guys to sell dot day t-shirts. That was a joke. The niche that I actually wanted to warn you guys about, now that I've scared you, is anything related to football, specifically NFL. But there's definitely like college football shirts that are asking for trouble, that are trending right now. And I just wanted to put out a general warning. And I kind of touched on this yesterday in top 5 niches of the week. But if you're going to sell a football related t-shirt, football is a sport that lots and lots of people play. Like a fraction of a percentage of 1% of people make it to the NFL. So it's not like football doesn't exist outside the NFL. However, we know the NFL is very popular in the United States. And that being said, people want to buy t-shirts and whatnot to rep their favorite team. However, everybody watching this video, none of us have the rights to sell anything related to the NFL. So we need to avoid this like the plague. And I'm going to show you some examples of t-shirts that you may find right now on Amazon being sold through Amazon merch, or you may see them through your research tools. But a lot of the ones I'm seeing through the research tools are being removed. So you click the icon and it takes you to a page not found, the dogs of Amazon. You know how they do the dog picture, but that pretty much means that listing was removed. If it used to be a Merch by Amazon listing and now it's a dog, well, it was removed, and you can probably guess why they're being removed. So if I show you a picture from Flying Research, that means it was already removed. If I show you a picture of the Amazon listing, then it's still active. And this one has 10 reviews, so it's probably a relatively new shirt. But, the Buffalo Bills is a big football team. The fans call themselves Bills Mafia. And you may just see this shirt if you're doing your niche research, and you may not know this is a, NFL football team related shirt. That's why you just gotta, no one's gonna worry about your account more than you will. So you definitely want to maybe take a second to do a Google search, at least right now in the month of September, because there are going to be a lot of these like fringe NFL infringing shirts popping up, making some short-term sales, popping in the research tools, and you may not know, you may not watch football. I don't fault you for that. I know it's not everybody's thing. But when I see this, I'm like, okay, this is a ticking time bomb that's going to get somebody's account removed. So, Bills Mafia, they're infringing on Buffalo Bills. Don't do that, all right? This one says, fly, Eagles, fly. Now, that may even be trademarked. This could, you see the ambiguity here. Look at the bullet point. It says, inspirational fly, Eagles, fly t-shirt for bird lovers and fans of watching eagles, hawks, condors, or cranes on the weekend. Like, we know what's going on here. Even if this shirt is still on Amazon 5 years from now, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I know you guys already know that, but I'm just putting out this warning. The Ohio shirts are selling like crazy. But this one right here says Cleveland football. Okay? Now, it's not like the whole state of Ohio can never have a shirt sold ever again because there's a football team in Ohio, right? That's not the rule. However, for what it's worth, if Merch by Amazon tweaks their algorithm to reject that, then we all need to respond accordingly. But what did they do in this shirt? They put Cleveland football, which once upon a time was okay. And then, again, they don't post announcements when they tweak their algorithm to start rejecting things, but they certainly tweaked their algorithm, I think last year, to start rejecting location that has NFL team, football. That happened. Nobody announces it. It's just something that if you're paying attention, you see. And they certainly did that. So Cleveland football, the reason this is a picture from Flying Research is because they removed it. They removed the shirt. Also, they've got the color scheme of the Browns. They've got the stripe that's part of their uniform. So I mean, they knew what they were doing when they put this shirt together. Another Buffalo shirt, Buffalo football, right? People play football in Buffalo, but unfortunately, like I just said, or fortunately, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Location that has NFL team plus football, you're going to get rejected. This shirt already got removed off of Merch by Amazon. It had 142, that was projected sales. It had 19 reviews, 22,000 BSR, and it no longer exists, and that account may or may not have gotten closed. So you just got to be careful. And again, avoid location that has NFL team plus football. Do not do that. San Francisco football. This one's not removed yet. So they got to the Buffalo one. They got to the Cleveland one. But San Francisco football, this one's still okay. But I'm not telling you to sell it. This is, again, we could check back tomorrow and this shirt could be removed. So, again, people just rolling the dice with their account. Not worth it. This one, college football. It says Hawkeye. I don't know how they got this one through, but definitely would not feel comfortable selling this. This one says Hipster Broncos, Broncos Nation. It doesn't say football anywhere in the listing. However, they pretty much went and ripped off like what vintage Broncos shirts, like my girlfriend's a Broncos fan. She has shirts that look like this. You know what I mean? So whoever designed this shirt, they got this through because they were strategic with their keywords. But if someone from the merch team is doing a manual sweep, or if they update their algorithm and do like a catalog sweep, this will probably get flagged and be removed. So not worth it. Chicago Bears. You know what I mean? Like, again, Chicago, it's got a bear paw. I don't know how they got the word bear and Chicago in a title without it being rejected. But yeah, definitely not worth it. This shirt, its time is limited for sure. They've even got like the same font as the Chicago Bears franchise team name. And I think this is the last one, but it's Detroit football. And again, you guys already know, Detroit football, you're asking for it. It's not worth it. So yeah, whoever's selling this shirt, I mean, you're making good money now, but is it worth it in the long haul if it costs you your account? Probably not. Here's 3 more that I don't know if they're still for sale or not on Amazon, but just wanted to mention, we know Kansas City, the one location that they by far are strictest about as far as the algorithm is approved is Kansas City. So I would avoid that completely. Like even the Heart KC, people were getting that rejected. So yeah, I would stay away from that big time. Here's another one, Philly football. They basically have like the Philadelphia Eagles font with an eagle. They got removed. They probably lost their account. Skull Vikings. So here I put a thumbs up because fans of the Minnesota Vikings, they like to chant skull and do the clap. Okay? But skull and Vikings is a thing independent of the football team. So if the football team ceased to exist tomorrow or they moved to I don't know, Texas, and they changed their colors and their team name, like people may still buy this shirt because Skull Vikings is a thing. However, definitely fringe risky. So I'm just giving my personal opinion on this one. I think it'll probably be okay and won't get in trouble, but they know what they're doing. And, you know, you wouldn't catch me selling this on my account. This one just says game day football, cute football top. And they're not trying to get cute and infringe on anybody. I guess the closest if I'm thinking out loud, it looks like the Indianapolis Colts colors, but they don't put Indianapolis anywhere. They don't put Colts anywhere. It's just a simple, they're not gaming the system. It's just a simple football shirt. So thumbs up to them. And one last one that I think is okay. So they put Buffalo Mafia in their listing. And what did we talk about earlier? Bills Mafia. Buffalo Bills is the football team. Bills Mafia are the fans. Like, you wouldn't catch me trying to sell this, but the Bills fans like to, the Bills Mafia fans, they like to throw themselves through tables while they're tailgating. I would love to go to a Bills game and just tailgate because their fan base looks like they know how to have a great time. This shirt, though, I don't think it's as bad. I don't think it mentions football anywhere in the listing, similar to how the Skull Vikings one doesn't mention football anywhere. So they're more like niche shirts that aren't trying to get indexed on the word football, which I think makes it more or less okay. However, you can offer your opinion as well. But yeah, guys, so that's what I wanted to warn you about in this video. Hopefully you found it useful. Hopefully if you don't watch football, this helped you keep your account safe because you may have been doing your research and not known what it was. And then next thing you know, you get a rejection and you don't know why. So anyways, before I wrap up, just wanted to remind you, I did write a full Merch by Amazon course walking you through how I took my account from tier 10 to tier 200,000. I constantly add new content and keep it up to date. If you want to find out more, there's a link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.